WTH.
What the hell?
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 This is the WTH, the WTH podcast.
Hold on to your butts.
Jason Casey, Kareem Daniels, and Nate Darling. This is the WTH podcast.
A smart motherfucker, that's right.
Hey, start with a compliment. That's right.
Always helps.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. Feels like a Monday around here, doesn't it? Because it literally is when we're recording. And the show will be out on Monday.
But it's hump day, bitches.
Oh. What?
It's hump day.
No, it isn't.
Wednesday.
No.
Wednesday's hump day.
It is, but this is not Wednesday. This is a Monday show.
Oh, this is a Monday show.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
New show is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday now.
Oh, so it's a Monday and it's a Monday.
Correct.
Wow.
Yeah. Mind blown. Mind blown.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, Jason's been out for a couple weeks. He's got two small children at home and no sleep.
Sleep. What's sleep?
No sleep. How about that Money in the Bank pay-per-view last night?
Oh man, that was amazing.
Oh, good times.
So tell me how it was.
Yeah. travel back in. Oh, and the finale of Game of Thrones. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh man, I can't believe Cersei died.
Spoiler alert. Daenerys Targaryen becomes a dragon.
Oh, and Arya becomes Jack Pumpkin.
Arya becomes a lesbian.
And she's like, fuck y'all. I'm eating ass.
That's I think they implied that when
she pushed what's his name down?
No. I think we implied the eating of ass back when when Bolton's bastard turned Greyjoy into Reek.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's some ass eating.
It's implied. It's not overtly stated. It's implied ass eating. I want to see the parental warning for that. IA, implied ass eating.
Oh man, I know. At a certain point, I had to start looking on videos to make sure they didn't have ass to mouth. You know what I'm saying?
So apparently, Mother's Day was a little over a week ago. Apparently, if you went to xhamster.com and searched for MILF porn, they disabled all those videos and said, "Call your mom."
Oh man, that's great.
I heard about that on the Mike O'Mara show. I did not actually go to xhamster on Mother's Day.
I did.
In the shower?
Yeah.
Jason has a water. Why do you need a waterproof tablet? Shut up.
Get out of here. Daddy needs his alone time.
Why do you need a waterproof tablet? Because Daddy doesn't want prostate cancer.
I have 20. It's the 28th and I still got 18 times left. All right. I still have 18 times on this month. You know, but this is a lot of work.
Jason, why are you showering 4 times a day?
Because I'm behind schedule. And it's taking longer each time I do it.
Dust came out the last time.
It's like, you ever see a dandelion blowing in the wind? That's what it looks like. It's what it looks like after 20 times in a day.
It's like a spider web.
Oh man, you ever just get the urge though?
What?
You know, it's like your 15th time in the day and you're like, I just got to do it.
Oh.
You decide to go into the family restroom at Target and you're just like, I just got to take one right now.
You know, I've never wanted to masturbate badly enough to go into the family restroom
sometimes you just got to do it. Sometimes, listen, if anybody taught me anything, Humpty Hump.
Oh my God.
It's cool even in a Burger King bathroom.
Oh boy.
I'm on fire, folks.
You are
on fire.
Yeah, it's that's what happens when you got all that stored up. All that, like when you haven't whacked it in a while and then you do and it just shoots like.
Yep, it's just fucked.
Okay, so speaking of which.
Yes, I am.
The new movie with Seth Rogen and Charlize Theron, I believe it's called The Long Shot.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, there's a scene.
What?
There is what I will call the best jizz scene since
Something About Mary.
Something About Mary.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
It's in there. I'm just saying, all the way to the beard.
Oh, all right.
Oh, wow.
That's the real reason that I had to cut my beard. I don't get into it much, but when I had my last big old beard.
Look, it washes out.
It smelled like ass.
That's why you get beard shampoo.
And it smelled like ass. And semen. Nobody would kiss me. I had to kiss my mom, and she's like, "You smell."
You smell like you smell like I did the last time I sucked a dick. That's what your mom said.
That's fucked up, man. I don't ever talk shit about your mom, man.
Hey, you left that door open.
No, I did not. You opened it.
Stepped right on through. See, if you use beard oil, then it just washes right out.
I use beard oil. Don't tell me what not to use. All right, man. Shit. I use all the stuff, man.
Oh, man.
The other option is to just make sure 21 times a month.
No, actually, the real reason I shaved last time, everything off, was because I was eating a hamburger and like I got mustard or mayonnaise on my mustache, and I also took a bite and got my mustache. So I was like, it's too long.
Did you get like a hair from your mustache stuck between your teeth and then it yanked on it?
I got one stuck. Actually, I got one stuck not just in between my teeth, but in between my tooth and my gum. Yeah, bitches. Suck a dick.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, no. Anyhow.
That is bad times.
And when I say bitches, I'm talking about men and women.
It's non-gender specific.
Non-gender. I'm trying to be fluid, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what we do here.
I've sat here and I've listened to all of this. And it's very painful.
Mm-hmm.
It's very painful.
Yeah.
You're painful.
Oh, boy. Real quick. Avengers Endgame.
Yeah.
It's good, right?
Man,
it's a real quick conversation about Avengers.
Yeah, it was dope. It's dope. I was really disappointed when Ant-Man didn't fly up Thanos' asshole.
Oh yeah, it was a bummer.
It was a bummer. Bummer.
That's what everybody was hoping for.
Bummer. It was a bum error.
Has anybody who wants to see that movie not seen it at this point?
I know. I heard that there was like a 60% drop off in the ticket sales this last week. So I think pretty much everybody that wanted to see it has seen it.
Twice or more.
And that's, yeah.
We saw it did you see it in 3D?
Yeah, no. Did we see it in 3D?
I don't know. Did you have glasses on?
I can't remember. We saw it at like 9:80 at night at XD at the Cinemark downtown.
Yeah.
We might have.
Yeah, that's where we saw it. Like we actually got like noon tickets on a Sunday
on the XD screen. Yeah, so I guess we must have seen it in.
Fuck that movie! I had to take an Uber to the airport because of that shit.
What?
What?
I had to take an Uber to the airport.
Oh, did somebody get tickets and
like my
like
girlfriend got tickets tonight that I was leaving to go to North Carolina.
Oh man,
that sounds like a you problem.
It sounds like a you. Yeah, like why weren't you with your girl? Like who took your girl to the Avengers movie?
She went with her girlfriend because she likes to go to all of
her girlfriend.
Uh-huh.
Hey, her girlfriend, huh?
Yeah.
Somebody to eat some ass.
It smells like your mama's mouth after she sucked a dick.
Hey, I mean, when you're eating ass.
Exactly.
And now it's time for the airing of the fucking grievances.
All right, I thought that was a good time to bring this up. Kareem!
Oh, man.
What you got? What's your grievance?
So my grievance, this might be a rerun of a grievance I've had before, But I was listening to the Truth and Justice podcast this weekend, and he revisited a case of Ed Ates, who he got out of prison last year. Or I guess we all put some money towards getting him out, getting him set up. So since Ed's been out, he didn't get exonerated, but he had done enough time where they let him out on parole. So in that time period, the Texas Innocence Project has been still working on his case. So they did a bunch of DNA testing on the lady who was murdered's home and all the shit that was in her home the night that she died. There is not a trace of Ed Ates in her house. Like all the semen, everything that they tested, he was not in her home at the time of her death.
Okay.
So my grievance is, and actually this particular district attorney is doing the right thing, but district attorneys, if you do not have enough evidence on a person, do not send another innocent fucking person to jail.
But it looks good on their conviction record. I've convicted 99% of offenders.
Does not send another fucking innocent person to jail. I met a gentleman last week, which will be 2 weeks from the time the show aired, who spent 44 years in solitary confinement for killing the fucking prison guard that he did not kill. Who there was a fingerprint that they did not test. Didn't test it, and then didn't do the DNA testing on it. If you're a fucking prosecutor, your job is to seek the truth, not to just be putting people in prison for bullshit.
Wrong. And that should be your real grievance, because their job is to get reelected again and again and again. And the way they do that is to have really high conviction rates, not to seek the truth.
Or announce like an arrest like that was huge. That was right the day before the elections, like that they're sitting on.
It's some bullshit.
So yeah, the grievance is really the fact that the district attorneys are elected.
Yes,
because that's the real bullshit part of it. Because that's basically, oh, look here, I'm tough on crime, I have this much conviction rate.
Yeah, no, do your fucking job like it's supposed to be done. Stop putting innocent people in prison.
Yeah, but that's how they keep getting their job again and again.
Yes. And
let's put the system on trial, Kareem.
And people that sit on fucking juries, if you are not 100% sure that person did it, stop voting to convict people for shit that you know that they did not do, and then crying after the fucking person is in prison. You crying about you not holding to your conviction does that person no goddamn good when they're fucking being raped at night because you didn't stand up for what you believed in at the time. So if you're on a jury, listen to the fucking evidence like you're supposed to, and stop being swayed by other fucking jurors.
All right, Jason.
There's a dude that all of a sudden started eating ass. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, you had to push us all into, like, if I wanted to tongue an old penny and just swish it around my mouth for 15 minutes, I'd get a penny and put it in my mouth, because that's exactly what an asshole tastes like. It's a penny.
Spoken from experience?
Yes, yeah, no, yeah. I've had to eat more ass than I would ever intended to.
Well, maybe they should have showered first.
No, they did. That's just asshole tastes like. That's what asshole tastes like. Like, it tastes like a dirty penny, or a penny, just like zinc, I guess. All right.
That lady's got a copper sphincter. You been eating the Statue of Liberty's ass?
Hey, that's what you do. All right. Fucking A. I love my country. Love my fucking country. I'll eat the Statue of Liberty's ass every night. Every night, son. No, but seriously, like, that's cool. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, like, whatever your partner's into, I guess, right? And, but, still, I mean, like, how did that just all of a sudden, like, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just that I haven't had the right tonguing of my asshole, right? But like, I wonder, like, if somebody wanted to eat my ass, like, I'd be worried. Like, that would kind of freak me out. Like, if I had a girl that was like, I want to eat your ass, I'd be like, I thought you were cool. But then you said you want to eat my asshole. So anyhow, this whole eating ass thing, man.
Yeah, you're married with 2 children now. You can forget it. Unless you go with your father-in-law to Nevada.
Hold on.
Oh, well, allow me to retort.
Look, if a lady wants to drop her tongue on your dirty penny, then you should be grateful that she would want to provide that service to you. And you should at least be willing to take that shower and give it a go.
I always take a shower, bro.
And give it a go. And by give it a go, I mean bend over and spread them cheeks.
Yeah, but man, like...
You're just not a giving lover.
I am a giving lover.
Clearly you're not.
But it's just like...
Not if she wants to lick your ass.
If she wants to lick my ass, we just have to have a little bit of a conversation about it, all right?
Well, you just said you called her... Didn't think she'd be cool anymore.
You know, I mean,
it's a moot point now.
Yeah, I'm talking hypothetical for sure.
Well, I mean, unless your wife starts reading one of them magazines in a couple of years and goes, Jason, I've been thinking we need to spice things up.
I was thinking about eating some ass. And guess what? It's yours.
Well, I'd hope so.
No, you know what, though? She'd be like, I know how long you spend on the toilet. That's never going to happen.
But you have the bidet. So let me ask you this about the bidet. Real quick.
Yeah, it's dope.
So with toilet paper or with people, so you have if you're doing a regular like public bathroom, you do like a courtesy flush.
Yeah.
With the bidet, do you like drop one and then do a quick hit of the water, even if you think you might have to go more?
No. I still do a courtesy flush because shit still stinks.
But you don't rinse off your ass.
Not yet. It's not a needed to. I mean, I might if I'm flushing, but generally no. I usually wait till the end.
I think we've learned all we need to know about
I save my water, bro. Like, you think that water's free? We got our snowpack. Our snowpack might be at 156%.
That's right. Drought's over.
But you still need, I mean, come on. You don't need to use unnecessary amounts of water because I'm going to clean my ass at the end anyways.
I was just asking.
Like, you know what sucks is like, we don't have like a really fancy one. But so like you have to sometimes like lift like one cheek up a little bit,
but not too far.
But not too far, and then lean forward a little bit, and then you get it right on the booty hole. See, and that's when you know you got the money spot.
Yeah, you ever be just in the wrong position and just soaks your nutsack?
Oh, it was. There's a setting. That's the feminine setting. There's 2 settings, right? There's the feminine setting, and then there's the butthole setting. Sure. So the feminine, I did that on accident. Yeah, I got a wet balls, and I hadn't like trimmed my balls for a while, so it was just like it was like a rain curtain. It was just dripping for hours. Like I got up like 10 minutes after I did that, and my balls were still dripping. It sucks. You can't just go from
I'm sorry.
And the other thing too is you still have to wipe. I guess you know what? I want to fucking change my grievance to fucking bidets because it's not a wipeless fucking system, bro.
It is if you get one with the dryer.
No, because I can't tell you how many times I've used the bidet and I still wipe my ass because I still find a little bit of shit.
Oh,
there's still a little bit of shit there, so don't trust it.
Oh well, I mean, I guess that depends on your own personal crevasse.
Oh, it's deep. It's like the Marianas Trench. They can find new forms of life down there.
Thank God. I'd forgotten what your grievance was there for a minute. Oh, boy. All right. I have a grievance, and it's something that I think every red-blooded man would have a grievance with, and I was reminded of it again while I was watching 90 Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After? Because this chick married a dude from Jamaica, and 3 days after the wedding, he opened a Tinder profile to meet people. So she goes out and she has dinner with her ex. And her ex, who isn't dating anybody, by the way, he's going to, I believe it was Aruba, on vacation by himself. And she goes, I need to know, what would you do? And he goes, well, to be honest with you, if he did that, then I'd have to dump his ass. So he's, being really supportive. And he referred to her as the one that got away. He's a fucking hang-around guy. And there is no guy worse than the hang around guy. You know the guy I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
He's the guy who befriends the ladies and just tells them whatever they want to hear. Yeah, your boyfriend's a son of a bitch. I can't believe he treats you that way. You deserve better than that.
So you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful because sometimes you unknowingly become the hang around guy.
You got to be vigilant about it.
Because if you never met the guy and you work with the person, it's very easy to become that guy. Which, listen, if a guy's an asshole, it's fine to tell a chick to be like, dude, you shouldn't date him.
No, but here's the thing. The hang around guy wants to get with the chick.
Right.
So.
And that dude.
Fuck that guy. That guy's the worst. He's not a man. He can't get a woman through regular manly means. He has to sneak around the other side and be one of the girlfriends. Oh, he's like a girlfriend. I'm one of.
Oh no, no. I agree with you there, but she went to him because she wanted him to.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, no.
I understand, but there are dudes who do this. In that case, you're right.
Yeah.
But there are dudes who do this, and I've seen it. We've all seen it.
Well, no, I was dating
that they take any moment to do that because chicks are going to bitch about, because everybody bitches about the person they're in a relationship with.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they take every moment to be like, you deserve better.
So I was dating this girl years ago, Jules. I mean, you guys remember Jules. I won't say her full name, but Jules. You remember Jules, right?
Yeah.
She's around the scene, yeah. So I was dating her, and I ended up breaking up because she pulled some shit where, like, I didn't pick up my phone right away after traveling, going somewhere, and, like, I had my phone on silent for 20 minutes and didn't get her call, and she stormed out of the comedy spot and, like, made a scene, and I was like, it's over. Like, I'm not down with this. Like, you're making drama where there doesn't need to be no drama. Like, everything's fine.
Okay.
But I didn't know there was that dude that was hanging out the comedy spot and I'm still friends with.
Yeah, and every time
she was talking shit, like, all the time. Every time she said something, he was right there with, like, oh yeah, he's probably out with some chick. Yeah, he was talking to, like, talking shit, like, and I thought he was a friend of mine. I totally thought, like, I put him in shows. And dude was talking mad shit.
Because he's the hang around guy.
Fucking dude, man.
Wanted to fuck her.
Like,
we can all agree, again, like we took the stance a couple of shows ago, that this idea of chipping away at women's reproductive rights was not okay. We're going to take a stand as a show here at the WTH podcast. Being the hang around guy, not fucking okay.
Not okay, God damn it.
Not okay.
Be a man.
Be a man, Jason.
I don't think Jason's the hang around guy.
I know.
I mean,
we've missed Jason, so I had to fuck with him.
Like I said, I've mistakenly been turned into, like, it's something that you don't realize that you can be turned into, because you're right. There's sometimes women that are seeking that validation.
Right. The difference is, to be the hang around guy, you have to secretly want to be in the relationship. But
I generally always want, like, usually
to get it wet.
I always want a little strange.
As Chris Rock said, the platonic male friend is dick on the glass, break in case of emergency. And women like to keep those guys around.
Yeah.
They will
don't be part of their little fucking game.
Some guy that they know that they're never really gonna fuck, but they will do everything to keep him around.
Well, and so of course, we saw this show and my wife goes, "Oh, you hate him, don't you?" And I go, "Yeah, he's a fucking hang around guy." And she goes, "Sometimes they get the girl." And I said, "I know. That's part of what pisses me off."
Yeah.
Because it's a bullshit, underhanded, sneaky ass thing to do. That's what they do.
I mean, if the guy's a dick, just be like, the guy's a dick, and then also be able to own up to it and tell the guy in person that he's a dick.
This isn't about the ladies. This is about the fucking hang around guy.
Yeah, I know.
Do not get this twisted.
No, yeah, I'm talking about the guy. Yeah.
You got two nuts hanging down there. Fucking use them for something. Don't be the goddamn hang around guy.
Tell the dude, like, if you want to be with the chick, then just say you want to be with her, and then her dude's a fucking dick.
I want your woman.
And if
come at me, bro.
If you're that hang around dude that becomes friends with the guy, is like friends.
Oh,
like,
that's cool. The worst,
dude. You're a whole new level.
That's next level hang around.
That's
guy.
Douchebaggery. That's like, like smiling in somebody's face. Like if you've met the dude, it's one thing not to know the dude and kind of be a hang around guy, because that kind of like
even if you've casually met, but if you've gone to the house, and this guy has welcomed you into his house and said, "Hey, do you want a beer? Let's chat about stuff." And you did that.
Yeah.
Not only should your man card be revoked, you should be punched in the nuts.
And like I said, we're talking about the guy that has an ulterior motive of being friends with somebody, hoping to get into a girl's pants. Like that's, or guy's pants, whatever. I mean, this is universal. Like the hang around guy can be for either. Like,
and it's you know what? There may be a hang around girl too. Oh, yeah, I'm not addressing that. I'm addressing the hang around guy.
Yeah,
fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
No, don't fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
No, don't fuck him because he doesn't deserve it. Don't have sex strike him.
Right in the ear hole.
Oh, well, fuck you.
Right in the ear hole.
Well, that's better than the booty hole. I don't know. I said that.
I don't know either.
Oh, man. I'm trying.
Clearly, you have issues with your anus, is all I'm saying.
Right now, I do.
All right, moving on. So we've learned long ago that the internet never forgets. And if you go on to become famous for something, then it can really be a problem for you. This isn't going to be a problem, but WWE star Lars Sullivan is in an online storm as racist comments emerge. Now, these are from a few years ago. He's a recent WWE call-up. He has a huge list of posts attributed to him that were shared on Reddit. Now, they were made on a popular bodybuilding forum and have been made by an account linked to him, which includes personal photos of him before he joined WWE. It's been inactive since 2014, so it's more than 5 years old. And WWE mainstay Big E has fueled the fire as he took to Twitter, responding to a fan saying, "Many are aware of the allegations." The Daily Star Online has approached WWE for comment on the matter, and Sullivan, he's issued a statement at this point. He's apologized, said it was in the past, and WWE actually knew about this. They didn't publicize it before, but they knew about it. He's apologized for it before. He has now apologized for it again.
So he's the Nick Bosa of the WWE?
Well, his were racist, homophobic, and sexist, including criticisms of people with mental health problems. So little more extreme than Nick Bosa. And here's the thing. I don't give a shit about Nick Bosa's politics because I want Nick Bosa to go get the quarterback. If Nick Bosa goes get the quarterback, I'll be happy with Nick Bosa. And if he wants to talk about his political beliefs, he can go ahead and do that. But you know what? He doesn't. You know how I know? Because he deleted all of his tweets.
Yeah, because he might get drafted by San Francisco.
Now, the internet never forgets. Yeah. One of his alleged posts includes comments such as, and I quote, "Some blacks want to take advantage of their great-grandparents' misfortunes."
Who said that?
Lars Sullivan.
Oh,
they want to take advantage
of
their misfortunes,
their great grandparents' misfortunes.
And how do you do that?
You know, I'm not going into it any more than that. Let's just say he's apologized.
Yeah. All right. Well,
and it's more than 5 years old now. He was in his mid-20s when he made the comments, so he was a grown adult. But you know, we all can grow and learn, and we'll see what happens from there. All right, so. I've got a new feature here and I don't have any production for it. And I'm really sorry for that because, I really would like to, but let's go to our old friend Stitches. I call this meth time. Now what you gonna do with? Headline: Missouri woman reportedly drives to jail on suspended license with meth in her pants. Now what you gonna do with? Now what you gonna do with? Hashtag don't do that. That was the advice County Sheriff Matt Aller gave in a wild Facebook post detailing all of the illegal things he said one woman did while bailing her boyfriend out of jail. Uh-oh. I can't make this stuff up, the post began. Aller said it was a normal day at the office when he noticed a woman getting arrested in the building of one of the security monitors. The woman, Amanda Smith, reportedly drove to the jail on a revoked license. She drove right to our building thinking we wouldn't notice. The deputy recognized her and knew she was revoked. We noticed. Don't do that. But that wasn't the end of it. The post continued. He said he saw Smith digging around in her bra and pants and asked the chief deputy to review the footage. The chief deputy approached Smith and asked her for the bag of meth she had on her person in the jail. When she looked confused, the deputy pointed at a wall-mounted security camera. She looked at the camera and then cried and dug the meth out of her pants and gave it up. Another felony! Don't do that. Sheriff says the takeaway is simple. If you want to commit a couple of felonies, don't do it at the sheriff's office.
It's not the place. That's not the place you want to do it.
Yeah.
Not.
Also, wrapping up meth time, the cops say a Lego box contained meth, not bricks. That's right, a box of Legos that was supposed to contain 244 pieces of bricks, gears, and axles instead held 3 pounds of methamphetamine, according to Georgia police. Investigators say a trio of Georgia women recently purchased the Lego kit at a consignment shop in Charleston, South Carolina, and brought it home to Statesboro, where they gave the set, which retails for $15.99 at Walmart, to a child. Upon opening the box, it was quickly determined the package contained no colorful plastic pieces. Instead, the box was stuffed with meth that police valued at $40,000.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a consignment shop deal.
Yeah, Roadshow, Antiques Roadshow with that.
Right. The Lego box was turned over to the sheriff's office, which launched a probe in conjunction with DEA. Investigators concluded that the Lego set had originally been mailed by a drug trafficker. No shit. But that the package was never delivered due to a faulty or non-existent address. They believe the package was subsequently sold as part of a postal service auction of similarly unclaimed parcels, and that it eventually made its way to a consignment shop. They have not made any arrests.
I'm going to be checking every single Legos package again.
That is meth time.
Oh, man.
Thanks, Stitches, for the musical accompaniment. We do appreciate that. I mean, what would we do without Stitches?
I don't know, man.
I don't know either. All right.
Florida, land of enchantment and crazy shit. This is Florida Corner.
Headline: Meet the woman who had an alligator in her yoga pants.
Never mind.
That's right. Her name is Ariel LeQueer. She had an alligator in her yoga pants. Now, as you may have heard, the 25-year-old Floridian was in the passenger seat of a pickup stopped at 3:15 a.m. after the vehicle rolled through a stop sign at an intersection in Punta Gorda. You might have heard of that on the Morning Crunch Wrap podcast. We talked about it there. Upon approaching the truck, cops asked LeQueer and the driver, Michael Clemens, where they were coming from at that hour. Clemens explained that they had been attempting to collect frogs and snakes underneath a nearby overpass. Well, sure. Asked if they'd be willing to open their backpacks for inspection, Clemens and LeQueer agreed to the police request. While Clemens' bags only contained clothing and personal effects, LeQueer's backpack held 41 small turtles. After being read her rights, she was asked by a deputy if she had anything else on her person. She proceeded to pull an alligator out of her yoga pants. Little baby one, only about a foot long, and placed it in the bed of the truck. After the alligator came out, Florida Fish and Wildlife Commission's agents arrived at the scene and began conducting their own investigation. Now, LeQueer, who's worked as a crabber, was convicted back in 2016 of violating a county ordinance prohibiting animals from running at large. She was also the defendant in a 2017 paternity action filed by a male petitioner. Also in Florida, a woman scorned. After breaking up with her girlfriend, a Florida teenager posted several sexually explicit photos of her ex on Instagram, resulting in her arrest for cyber harassment. According to investigators, after Mariah Tillery, who's 18 and the victim, broke up, Tillery uploaded sexually explicit and private nude pictures of the victim. Tillery posted the pictures, which display the victim's nude body and sexual acts in progress, on Instagram to humiliate the victim. The images posted to Tillery's Instagram account contain the victim's personal, easily identifiable tattoos. That's according to an investigator. Tillery said she was arrested at a Tampa area residence. She refused to answer police questions and was booked into county jail on a misdemeanor sexual cyber harassment charge. The judge subsequently released her on her own recognizance and ordered her to have no contact with the former girlfriend. Tillery, by the way, a student at Steinbrenner High School, which was named after the late Yankees owner George Steinbrenner, who lived in Tampa. So he's proud somewhere.
Howdy.
And it's a supersized Florida corner, and the ladies, ladies. And what may be a U.S. record, a Florida woman had 7. That's right, 7 syringes stashed inside a body orifice when she was booked into county jail. 7!
No!
This will come back to what you can do in a Burger King, Jason. Police were called to a Burger King on May 7th in reference to a female snarling and yelling at staff. The suspect, cops were told, was refusing to leave the restaurant. When officers arrived, they detected several indicators of narcotics usage on the part of Jamie Westcott. The 35-year-old consented to a search of her property and person. During a pat-down, she pulled away as an officer searched the right side of her groin area. The cop reported feeling, quote, something hard in her vagina area, end quote. While refusing to identify the item, Westcott reportedly simultaneously uttered she fucked up.
That is never good.
Investigators say she was given many opportunities on scene to tell deputies what the contraband was in her vagina, but she refused, warned that she would face additional charges if the contraband was introduced into the jail. She still refused to say what the contraband was. Now, it was only after she was at the county lockup that she relented and removed 7 syringes from her vagina in the presence of 3 jailers. They had a clear substance inside. We don't know what that was. She lives in St. Petersburg, has been charged with possession of drug paraphernalia and resisting an officer without violence, both misdemeanors, and introducing contraband into a penal institution. There's your felony. She was released from custody after posting $5,300 bond. She has a rap sheet including prior convictions for DUI, methamphetamine possession, and leaving the scene of an accident.
7?
7. I'm maybe the little ones.
I hope they were capped.
Why didn't say they had needles on them. I just said they were syringes. But yeah, I'm hoping they're like the little ones for like the diabetes shots. Not like a bit. I mean, who knows?
Who knows?
I mean, you can pass a baby through there. So I mean, 7 syringes. I mean,
yeah, and you could put a watermelon in there.
I don't know that you could.
They have smaller ones.
Oh, okay.
Personal size. Talking about a personal size watermelon.
So that's Florida Corner. If I haven't reminded you, please, if you're going to do some Amazon shopping, do it through the Shop Amazon tab at the top of WTHpod.com. We do appreciate it. It helps support the show. It doesn't cost you anything extra. So thank you. One more thing, and we won't go through this very much because it's really just depressing. I found this article and I started to look at it. It's a big slideshow and it's the 30 foods you should never eat after age 30. The first one is flavored yogurt. And I went, oh, this isn't going to go well. So then I kept going. Canned soup is out. Breakfast pastries. That's right, your Pop-Tarts out. Charred meat, Jason.
Get the fuck out of here.
Who wrote this list?
Soda. Oreos.
Oh, hell no.
Cocktails and beer.
Fuck this. This is not real.
Bagels and white bread.
Fuck you.
Chinese takeout.
Suck a dick, bitch.
Veggie burgers.
God damn it.
So I can't have regular burgers or veggie burgers?
Oh, no. Hey, you're going to tell me that I can't have coffee? Oh, you son of a bitch.
No iced coffee.
I'm sick of this thing.
You know what else you can't have? You can't have sugar-free snacks.
This is just.
By the way, you also should not have produce loaded with pesticides.
I wanted them with extra pesticides, bitches.
You can't have margarine.
Oh, who eats fucking margarine anyway? It's not 1972, bitch.
Frozen diet meals.
Get the fuck out of here.
Bacon.
No, you son of a bitch.
Skinny coffee drinks.
Oh, fuck you.
Pancake syrup.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true. You should not have syrup. You should have fucking maple syrup.
Yeah, they do say go for real maple syrup. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with that.
Fine with that.
Yeah, that's okay.
Get the fuck out of here.
Cheese dips.
Get the fuck out of here. That's like one of the best.
Soy sauce.
Oh, you son of a bitch. That's a whole culture.
Salami and hot dogs.
Wait, no. Salami, no.
Caffeinated ice cream.
That's your fucking thing?
Yeah.
I like that. Fuck you.
Chips.
Oh my god, these people are fucking stupid.
Sports drinks.
You're fucking assholes.
Processed peanut butter.
Where do these fucking people? What do these people fucking eat?
You know the only type of peanut butter that's actually has any flavor to it. Commercial weight loss bars.
Oh my god, these fucking people.
Boxed mac and cheese.
That's number 27 on your stupid fucking list.
Don't eat canned fruit.
Oh my god, you son of a bitches.
Don't eat processed pasta sauce. And finally, no coffee creamer for you.
Oh, hell no.
Man, who fucking wrote this?
It's MSN Lifestyle.
No, they did not. MSN.
It's eat this, not that, Jason.
Man, fuck you. Eat this, not that. Dana Lee Smith. How about this? How about you go fuck yourself?
How about you eat some ass?
Yeah. Hey, I'm surprised that there's no ass on that list.
Oh no, that's okay.
Oh, there's 0 calories in ass.
Mm-hmm. all organic.
Eat that ass. Hey, if this is my impression of Al Pacino, if Son of a Woman had been made in 2019. Eat that ass. Eat it. Eat that ass.
Let's leave the hustle and bustle for small town news.
Can't top that. Can't top that. We can get the hell out of here.
Sorry.
I guarantee you there's no podcast in America talking about eating ass as much as we have.
I don't even know why is the thing with you.
It's been a weird week of shows, hasn't it?
Hey, as Jason with about 16 hours of sleep for 2 weeks.
Oh, dude, I've been adding markers all the way through so I can make a little compilation.
16 hours of sleep and no pussy for 6 months.
Oh, man.
Well, I think it's 6 weeks.
Well, yeah, but there's also preceding that also a little bit of time.
Oh.
That last month isn't very comfortable.
Oh, for your balls? All right, small town news comes to us from my home state of Vermont. This is from 7 Days, which is the weekly pot smoker newspaper, as many of the old timers in Vermont will call it. Question: why is Japan's most popular curry called Vermont curry? Answer: who gives a shit? Well, let's go on with the article. It means something for a food product to carry the Vermont label, be it one of our local award-winning stinky cheeses, our cult-worshipped craft beer, or that liquid gold bonanza maple syrup. The Vermont designation has become such a brand unto itself, bespeaking a heightened degree of artisanship, quality, and care, that the state has even made rules to regulate its use in the marketing of certain products. Yet Vermont's name is still affixed to foodstuffs of, let's say, dubious Vermontiness. For example, the mass-produced high-fructose corn syrup-laced maple syrup brand Vermont made. Recently, another product of questionable Vermont cred inspired a lengthy thread on Reddit, Vermont Curry. While Grade A Vermont maple syrup and hopped up double IPAs flow like rivers in the Green Mountains, curry most decidedly does not. Yet, according to a spokesperson from House Foods, the Tokyo company that manufactures Vermont curry, it's the most popular curry roux brand in Japan. Vermont curry is also available throughout North America, including at several stores in Vermont. So we asked, what the fork is Vermont curry? And how did it come to be named after Vermont? And most critically, is it any good? So they they turned to House Foods, which offered 7 days the following explanation. Curry was originally a spicy dish that was only suitable for adults' palate. We wanted to create a version that children could enjoy too. Thus, the creation of House Vermont Curry was born. House Vermont Curry is a mild roux that preserves the distinctive flavor, aroma, and color of curry while dialing back the spiciness that makes it unsuitable for children. Well, fair enough, but why Vermont? The tagline on the curry's packaging offers a clue: curry with a touch of apple and honey. Now, according to House Foods, the Vermont in Vermont curry can be traced back to a 1958 book called Folk Medicine, A Vermont Doctor's Guide to Good Health by a now deceased berry doctor named D.C. Jarvis. Investigation reveals that the Good Doctor's tome spent 2 full years on the New York Times bestseller list, selling more than 1 million copies. Holy shit! In the book, Jarvis asserted that honey gar, a mixture of honey and apple cider vinegar, was a miracle cure-all that would combat everything from arthritis to diabetes to heart disease. I don't know if anybody ever sued him for malpractice, but that was pretty soundly debunked eventually.
It's Vermont curry. That's white curry. That's what that is. No spice to it.
Yeah. So that's where it comes from. And following the Good Doctor's death in 1966, his office was dismantled and reassembled at the Shelburne Museum, where it's still displayed as an apothecary and physician's office. So there you go. If you go to Vermont, that's one of the 3 places to go: the Shelburne Museum, Ben & Jerry's, and the Vermont Teddy Bear Company. Unless you want to go out and see nature. Those are your 3 stops.
I mean, if I was in Vermont, why would I want to see the nature there?
I don't know, whatever. I'm just telling you the tourist destinations. Those are it. Those are it. So, again, small town news. I'd leave Marilyn alone for a week or 2.
That's nice.
Yeah. Let her write her letters to her friends. Although now I'm behind. I don't know what's going on at all in Grand Forks.
I don't.
What about the restaurants? What's going on?
What if she wrote me a letter and I missed it?
Oh.
Dear Jason.
Jason, you did miss. She went back to the Olive Garden.
Has it gone downhill?
No. It's still better? Great. It's still great.
Consistency and mediocrity.
Yep. 7 years later, the Olive Garden in Grand Forks, still great. Still great. And you know what? You guys are great too.
Oh, no, you're great.
No, you're great.
Oh, shit. And our audience is great.
Oh, anybody who took the time to listen to this stuff, you're great. We appreciate it. If you like what you're hearing, tell a friend about the WTH podcast. You can even go on Apple Podcasts and give us a review if you want.
You try.
You don't have to. I mean, it's up to you. You can also interact with us if you want. You can email us, and you can call us and leave us a message. Maybe you've got your own grievance that you want to air. You can call us anytime and leave your grievance. 916-281-9390. It's right on the banner at the top of WTHpod.com.
Yeah, feel free to tell me what an asshole I am.
If it's good and not too obnoxiously long, we might play it on the show.
Yes.
If you want to make if your grievance is that you eat ass and you're tired of Jason running it down, we want to hear that.
I'm down with eating ass now, but I mean, I'm just saying, when it first started, I had to catch on. You
Good
know what
news,
I mean?
Christine. He's down with eating ass now.
I'm coming home. I'm eating ass.
All right, can't top that. See ya.
Oh, I'm going to hell.